Even when trademark lawyers are relaxing or going on vacation, they can't help but find trademarks everywhere. On par with my mini brand series, my wife found this mini Monopoly game. It has everything. It has a little bit of cash. It has these community cards and chance cards, really tiny. It has tiny, tiny little dice, little houses and hotels, mortgage cards. I'm not sure I could play this game with my fat fingers and old eyes, but it got me thinking, what trademarks are associated with the game Monopoly? In 1903, Lizzie McGee patented a board game. In 1932, Charles Darrow essentially brought this game back to life. Parker Brothers eventually purchased the game and paid Lizzie McGee $500 for one of her patents, while Darrow made millions. It's a fascinating story about intellectual property, and I've linked one article in the description below for you to check out. Today, Hasbro owns Parker Brothers. The Parker Brothers logo was a registered trademark in Class 28 for equipment sold as a unit for playing parlor games or electronic games and foam toys. The wordmark of the game itself, Monopoly, was registered on September 15, 1936 and was first used in commerce on March 20, 1935. The game board itself was registered as a trademark on April 25, 1985. The logo here with the mustachioed man in the top hat, tuxedo, and cane is Rich Uncle Pennybags. He has also been called Mr. Monopoly or Monopoly Man. At one point, there were several registered trademarks for goods with his image. Some examples of those goods that are now canceled include pencil cases, waste baskets, beverage containers, ashtrays, needlework kits, towels, oven mitts, pan holders, aprons, hats, toy banks, tote bags, and shower curtains. It's fair to say they capitalized on their mark. What about some of these famous elements of the board? Take these yellow community chest cards. Community chest cards are more likely to give you money. Community chest follow instructions on top card is a registered trademark. Let's draw a card. Advance to go, collect $200. Collect $200 salary as you pass go is a registered trademark in Class 28 for equipment sold as a unit for playing a board game. The more dangerous cards are the orange chance cards, designated by a question mark. Chance question mark is also a registered trademark. Let's draw one of these cards. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to jail is a registered trademark in Class 28 for equipment sold as a unit for playing a board game. A get out of jail free card. Good, now we can be just visiting. In jail, just visiting is a registered trademark in Class 28 for equipment sold as a unit for playing a board game. Let's draw another card. Take a walk on the boardwalk. The most infamous property on the Monopoly board is Boardwalk, a real place. If you have a hotel on this property, you can effectively win the game. In 2004, Hasbro filed an intent to use application for Monopoly Race to Boardwalk in Class 9 for machines for playing games of chance. In other words, probably a slot machine. However, the USPTO issued an office action for likelihood of confusion with Boardwalk, a registered trademark in Class 9 for machines for playing games of chance owned by Aristocrat Technologies. This is another reminder of what trademark registrations actually protect. If Parker Brothers had tried to register trademarks for the railroad properties, for example, they would probably have been limited to board games in Class 28. B&O Railroad is a real railroad, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. There's a pending intent to use the application for B&O Railroad in Class 39 for storage of rail cars. Reading Railroad was a registered trademark for model toy trains at one point. What about other real places on the board? St. James Place, Marvin Gardens, Park Place. Could Hasbro obtain a registered trademark related to those places? I'm curious to know, did you have any special rules when playing Monopoly? If so, please leave them in the comments. When we played as kids, when we had fines and taxes not paid to an individual player, we put the cash in the center of the board. When somebody landed on free parking, they got all of that money. Free parking is a registered trademark in Class 28 for equipment sold as a unit for playing a board game. What other aspects of this game do you think could act as registered trademarks? We've talked about how shapes can be registered, so what about the dog, the car, the top hat, or the bag of money? Maybe a green house or a red hotel. Trademark lawyers see classic and fun games like Monopoly differently than others because, like board games, trademarks are fun.